Lance Thomas is a corporate warranty manager for LP Building Solutions, where he oversees LP's global warranty organization with a team of warranty personnel and technical inspectors located throughout North America and Europe. He has a 25-year proven record of developing and implementing warranty claims processes that resulted in improved customer satisfaction and reduced operational expenses.
Thank you, Michael. So what I would, as Michael said, I've been with LP for 25 years. I've been in the warranty business the whole time with my career with LP. So what I wanted to start with is just some common challenges that we have in the building products industry in the warranty department. The first thing, all of our products are used in residential homes, commercial buildings, which are meant to last a very long time. So all of our products have very lengthy warranties, 20 plus years, 50 years, sometimes a limited lifetime warranty. So we've got a very long time out there to deal with customers and potential complaints. Another challenge that we have in the building products industry is that we're just one component of a multi-component assembly. Think of a floor in a residential home. You have an I-joist manufacturer. You have a structural subfloor manufacturer. You have your finished flooring, which could be underlayment, ceramic tile. It could be carpeting. It could be hardwood floors. So you have many different components that make up this assembly, the floor. To the homeowner, it's the floor, but you have many different manufacturers as part of that assembly. Another challenge that we have in the building products industry is that as a manufacturer, we have no control over the installation of our product. Our products are installed at the job site, and we have no control over what other manufacturers we're part of the assembly with. We don't know the manufacturer of the I-joist. We don't know the manufacturer of the ceramic tile or the hardwoods. And since we're installed at the job site, we have no control over the amount of moisture that we're exposed to during the construction process. Another challenge that we have is that our product is usually highly visible within the home. The home, which is the largest single investment that we all make as a consumer. Think about a roof shingle. Think about the siding on your home. Every time you drive up to your house, you walk in, you see the siding, you see the roof shingles, and if you have a problem, many consumers are not shy about making complaints about these products. And the last challenge that we have is that in our industry, like all industries, we're always innovating. We're always coming up with new products. And we absolutely do our due diligence with our R&D and our accelerated testing to make sure these products can last a very long time. But the fact is that sometimes these defects do not show up until 5-10 years after installation. And when that happens, you have a very large volume of production that's at risk for this issue to appear. And our industry has had a long track record of class actions just due to that issue. Anybody who's been around me long enough, I have this saying: if you're in the construction business, you are in the claims business. So a little bit about LP Building Solutions. In 2018, we were $2.8 billion. Today, we're about a $3.4 billion corporation. We produce primarily wood engineered building products. As I said, they're used in residential construction, commercial construction. We've been in business for almost 50 years, and we lead the industry in both of our warranties and services to our customers. And we're international. So the warranties that we produce, that we sell, not only apply for North America, but also for other countries, primarily in Europe. So let's talk about a little bit about LP's warranty business. As I said, we have very long warranties, 20 plus years. They actually cover manufacturing defects. All of our products are sold through distribution, meaning as the building products manufacturer, we sell to the distributor sells to the retailer sells to the builder, and the builder then builds the home and sells to the homeowner. And anybody in that channel can make a warranty claim to LP. Some of the challenges that LP faced. As I said, we have warranty coverage international. So I was operating both in North America and Europe. I had a claim system here in the States that we used. I had another claim system in Europe that we used. We had another ticketing system that we used here in the States for our technical services calls. And we had no integration between these three different systems. Because of that, it was very difficult for us to maintain these systems. It was very difficult for us to generate reports, primarily because in Europe we were using different currencies, different languages. It was very hard for us to have a standard process. It created a challenge. All of these different systems, all of this energy that we spent working in the system in Europe and the system in the States and our technical service, it was a lot of duplication of effort, a lot of inefficiencies within our system, which created a higher headcount operating budget. It was very difficult and challenging to manage all the people, the process, the opportunity for mistakes. For us, it created delays in our payments, delays in our reporting. So we had some very long cycle times. But keep in mind, we were working across multiple international time zones, and we had multiple reasons for all of this duplication. As I told you, we were working in three different systems. Our system, the main system that we had to work in the States, was an in-house database that we actually designed 13 years ago. 13 years ago, we went out and LP needed to make a change in our database. We went, and at that time, you really didn't have many software vendors that focused on warranty management. So we ended up building an in-house database, and we were using it. We've been using that since for about 13, 14 years now. In Europe, we were using a database that was an add-on to a contractor that we used in Europe. All of our resources in Europe were actually contractors, not LP employees, and so we were using an add-on to their software. Our ticketing system that we had was an add-on to a system that we had here in LP. It was at the end of life. So we had all these different systems. We had people doing duplication of efforts, and we got to the point that we said, okay, LP, we've been working this way for years. We've been managing this way for years. Do we just continue to go down this path and do nothing? And we took a long look at that because we've had these discussions before. But what we decided is that all of these IT applications, they were in need for an upgrade. Additionally, every time we did some type of upgrade, it was very difficult to find the IT resources to do that. The database that we created 13 years ago in-house, we only had one IT person left that knew the system. And so every time we did a workaround, it was very costly, and we had a lot of opportunity to break the system that was going to hurt us. So what we found is that we just could not do nothing again, because it was only postponing what we knew eventually had to happen, which is we needed to update our system. So what we did internally with an LP, we were very methodical about this process. We formed a steering committee, which included a lot of resources from our IT department, our legal department, because we are dealing with warranty and potential litigation, our audit department, and we started looking for a commercially developed software package that would allow LP to continue with our global process, continue to evolve these processes. One thing we learned over the 13, 14, 15 years that we had this is that what you processes will change, new products will be added, and you have to have an application that will allow for this. Also, we had to have our very distinct workflows, which were different for Europe than the States. And since we're a publicly traded company, we absolutely had to have compliance, and we had to monitor all of this for our audit department. And we had to have our integration with the field operations. I haven't mentioned this yet, but every warranty claim that we have, we start the claim in the office, we validate the claim in the office, but all of our products are installed at the job site. So when we have a valid claim, we have to send an inspector out to the job site to do an evaluation. And that inspector would then have to turn a report in that would have to be, once again, double entry entered into our system. So we needed a system that integrated with our field operations. So what we did with the steering committee, we went out and looked at the software vendors that were in the marketplace. And what we found is that nobody had an out-of-the-box application that worked really for our industry. Primarily, all your warranty management software, they focus on your OEMs. And I understand why. That business is a huge business, and they are very large in the warranty business. So what we then decided is that we needed to pick the top 3 software vendors that we believe could do the work with the least amount of customization. And then we started our discussions about pricing, the scope of work, SOC 2. We are a publicly traded company, so we had to be SOC 2 compliant. And we're working in Europe, so we had to be GDPR compliant, which is the data protection laws that are enforced for all consumers in Europe. And now, since, in the past, LP owned our databases, now we were going out to a third-party vendor, so we had to have, continuity plans and risk mitigation issues, because now all of our information was going to be on the cloud. So our solution was Mize. And I'll tell you why we ended up going with Mize. Our process, we have 5 distinct phases of our warranty process. The complaint registration. A homeowner makes a complaint about a product, and then we have to validate that to make sure that is an LP issue. It is a problem. Once we do that, then we go into the field investigation phase. Once the inspector turns that information in, we go into our settlement negotiation, which is it a warrantable issue? What's the warranty say that we have to offer in this situation? And then the last phase is the claim resolution. So we had these 5 distinct phases of the product. And what we found is Mize, with their smart blocks, what I call a module, each smart box is a module to me, worked very well with these 5 distinct phases. Now, Mize has many different smart blocks, depending upon the industry that they are working with. And so we only needed to work with the ones that would apply to our 5 phases. In addition to that, Mize had the customer portal, which we, for our channel partners, we can actually allow them to go into the system and view the number of claims they have and where we are with that claim. And then also with Mize, they have a CX Connect. This is very important because in our system, at the end of this claim resolution, we're either issuing a wire transfer for our international claims, we're issuing a check settlement, or we're issuing a credit to one of our channel partners. And with CX Connect, the Mize system can talk directly into our SAP system. So with Mize, this software allowed us to leverage our best practices. We were now able to standardize our processes across our claim groups, across continents. It added the extra flexibility for future processes. Actually, since we've gone live, we've actually added 3 new products into Mize. And it made a significant improvement in our analytics, which is anybody in the warranty business knows that your analytics, your reporting is so valuable to the corporation. So the benefits for us is that because we're all now working from the same global solution, we've been able to eliminate all of this duplication of effort. It greatly increased the efficiency both in the office and in the field. It improved our reporting. Now, actually, the businesses can go in and run a lot of their own reports versus me having to run everything for them. It's allowed us to quickly have the flexibility to add new products into Mize. We've actually added, I think I mentioned this, 3 new products since we've gone live. And it's allowed me to consolidate our claims offices and actually outsource more of our claim processing on select products. And because of that, because of this consolidation, this automation that we've created, in the first year, we went live April 1st, 2019. I've actually been able to achieve a 15% cost savings in the operating budget that I had in the first year. And I have a forecasted over the life of the contract, which is a 5-year contract, that we're going to have 3 times the return on investment over the next 5 years with going with the My software. So what's my key message? You know, when LP looked at this, and we had looked at this before, and we always said, no, let's just continue. You know, we're managing, we're able to do the work. So for several times, we just said, let's just continue. Let's just do nothing. Let's continue down the path. Well, now that I've been doing this for about a year now, my message is don't wait too long. I mean, it is. I have been very pleased with the cost savings and the return on investment. So my advice is, if you have similar situations, absolutely do your due diligence, but don't wait too long to make the decision.